Good morning. How are you? How is everything? I hope everything is going well today. I hope everything is going the way you planned this morning. So I put on Facebook, in this Facebook group, that y'all need to stop with this casual prostitution on these dating apps. You're gonna end up like Mercedes Morr. And I had one woman. She was saying that they should legalize prostitution, and I was saying that that's not going to help, because you all talking about with men not objectifying you, and now you're objectifying yourselves. And also the fact that why should men be disposable superheroes coming to your aid when you're the one causing your own problems? And you're not even good women, you're sex workers. Why should a man risk his life to defend the men that you've let on, the simps, the insults, the creeps, the weirdos, off your own dime? I mean, you could just, go get a regular job. I don't care how many jobs you have to get to feed your family. It's talking about the Mercedes Morr situation. I also was on another group, and the person, I think Muhammad, what is his name? Ali, he has his own radio station, his own YouTube channel, and he was talking about how it's disturbing how men think about Mercedes Morr. And I said it's not disturbing. It's the fact that women who join this type of profession, it's not even a profession, women who join this type of lifestyle, that's part of the game. Getting stalked, getting, assaulted, that's part of the game. All right. That's part of the underground economy. That's part of the sex industry. And for some reason, that was an issue for another woman who came on and tried to say that it's her body, her choice. All right, well, it's her body, her choice. Then it's your choice to understand that the consequences of your actions. That's just it, And the sad thing is like a lot of women, especially black women, who are into this type of lifestyle don't want the consequences of their choices. You want the free will to make choices, but you don't want the consequences that come with making these choices to join the sex industry. Okay? You don't want the consequences being of joint, like hooking up with a drug dealer, and then you gotta, pay the price. Like we could look at Breonna Taylor. Okay, she was messing with 2 drug dealers. Okay, and ended up going badly. She ended up dying, and this is the thing. People don't want to look at that. People don't want to look at what led up to that point. Just like when it came to Mercedes Morr. All right. The fact of the matter is that her actions, her bad choices led to her, her demise. And a lot of people don't want to see that. They don't want to look at that for what it is. Okay. That she brought herself into that situation. The fact of it that she was turning a trick with that dude that killed her. There was no forced entry. Okay. She lived in a gated community. He was there for 2 days. She was pulling tricks. How does dude find out where she lived? How did he find out where she lived? Then when you bring these facts, you're judging, or you're being heartless, you're being cruel. And when I was on Ali's post, the woman says that, oh, you're just as bad as the killer. No, I'm not. What I'm trying to say is You can't be, living that type of lifestyle and expect not to come out unscathed. It's not going to happen. That's the issue. That is the real issue. And a lot of women cannot handle the truth. A lot of black women who think they could do whatever they want and there's no consequences. Feminism has lied to them hard. Not only is it part of white supremacy, feminism, but the fact of the matter is they think they could do whatever they can, whenever they want to other people, and there's no consequence. Like, you could pull these strangers, these creeps, these weirdos who think that you are their everything, and you could dismiss them just like that. They think that you are their everything because they paid a couple $1,000s. That's the issue. Okay. And they think that it's that nothing's going to happen bad. The man's not going to flip out. No. That's not how it's going to go. And for some reason, because you say that, now you're the bad guy. Now you are the sexist. Now you are the chauvinistic pig. But you really are the man that actually gives a damn about them by telling them the truth about what can happen to you if you keep this nonsense up. Okay. I remember when I did a live stream about Mercedes Morr, I had the part in the Players Club starring Lisa Ray when she had to deal with Melvin, and Melvin tracked her to her place of residence. And Melvin was stalking her and wanted to try to break in the door, tried to push his way into her home. I like you, Charlotte. I really like you. I paid a lot of money for you, Charlotte. This is what they go through. And now with the internet, this is what strippers have been going through. This is what porn stars have been going through for a long time. Okay? This is what goes on in the sex industry. It's amazing that Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, all these females rappers, they don't rap about being stalked. They don't rap about how dudes be trying to kill them and stuff. And they don't rap about that. It's not going to sell. That's the problem. It's not going to sell. And that's the issue here. And then you have a lot of women who think they are right. They think they are right in this situation. That they are the victim here. I'm sorry, but when you choose to be a sex worker, you are not a victim. You are a willing participant to whatever happens to you. It's like being a drug dealer. You choose to be a drug dealer, you are okay. You saying that you're okay with being shot, being betrayed by your closest ally in the drug game, going to jail, and your closest ally in the drug game is banging your wife. And the fact that you could possibly put your kids in danger. Okay? There's also a reason why serial killers go after women who are sex workers, prostitutes, because in society, they're not looked upon as good people. They break up homes. They create vices. They make money off of vices. They lead men astray from their families. I'm not taking any responsibility away from the man who chooses to go and pay for this stuff. But if you are not selling, nobody's going to be buying. If nobody is selling, nobody's going to be buying. Okay? And these are the women who want to, say, stop objectifying me. The women who are for this, stop objectifying me. Stop being sexist. This just shows that these women don't want help. They want men to be their disposable superheroes. They want men to be these, robots in a glass, break in case of emergencies. They want men to risk their lives fighting simps and incels, creeps and weirdos that would not be near them if they haven't been going around like salmon dipped in honey in front of a bunch of hungry bears. You want the money that comes from being a hoe, but don't want to be called a hoe. You wear a hoe's uniform, this is what it comes with it. Period. Now here's the post that I was reading from Mamia Ali. Watching black men's response to the murder of Miss Mercedes Morr, I conclude that we have a troubled view of sexuality. There's no troubled view here. Okay? There's no troubled view. The view is the fact that you have women here who want to capitalize, take the easy way out of selling their bodies, and don't want to pay the price for it. That's the problem. You want the money doing this type of work, but you don't want to pay the price. You don't want to accept the consequences that go with it. That's the issue. You want to blame it all on the men. Here's a question. Would the men be stalking you if you weren't in this type of profession? Well, women get stalked. I'm not talking about women getting stalked every day. I'm talking about women who choose to be in sex work getting stalked. If they weren't in sex work, would they be stalked by these creeps and weirdos that go to these women for sex? You know what the answer is going to be? No. I'll say no, because if you ask a woman about this, usually 9 times out of 10, she's going to want to debate you on a simple yes or no answer. That's why I can never be like Kevin Samuels. I don't have the patience, because sooner or later, I'm just going to snap. And I'm just going to just get real. I'm going to get raw. Because I don't have patience to just yes or no. It's simple question. That's the thing. And a lot of women see this as empowerment. It's not empowerment. Especially if the fact that you have to always be looking over your shoulder, and now you want to come behind a man to protect you from a mess that you created. Like I said, a disposable superhero. You can look up Tyrone Muhammad, right? Black women were getting abused by Asians in their Asian beauty supply store. He comes, throws a brick, gets arrested. Guess what? The black women are still back at that Asian beauty supply store, beauty salon store. Disposable superheroes. They want men to be at their convenience, at their disposal, who think it's okay to be sex workers, that it's something that you should make money on. I was talking in my post now, and a woman was saying that, this should be, legalized. I said, hold up. Aren't you all complaining about being objectified by men, but now you want to objectify yourselves for money, for profit? No. Plus, some of us are parents. Some of us are parents. So why would we want our daughters being okay with this? Because if we legalize prostitution, we are saying to our daughters, it's okay to pick up this type of profession. It's one thing to say prostitution is bad. Don't you ever do it. It will ruin your life. It's another thing to say, don't do prostitution. It's bad. It will ruin your life. But the government says it's okay to do. It's taxed. So now to raise your kids right is even harder, because now the government says this type of profession that's getting women killed for decades is now good. That's the problem here. That is the problem here. Now I have a respect for Ali, but I just don't agree with him on this. I don't. And a lot of these women who are for this and want to say it's her body, her choice, I really got to question your intellect. I got to question your upbringing. I got to question your mental health. You're basically telling women it's okay to get naked, right? On the gram, or sell your body. But if these men come for you, you're the victim here. Never mind the fact that you have examples of Mercedes Morr and many other women who played this game and lost. You're a victim. Men should come to your aid. What? No. Invest in a firearm. Okay? Figure it out. Figure it all out. Men do not have to risk their lives for thoughts. And then when it's done, you're going to do it again. That's what it is. They want disposable superheroes. Men that will lay down their lives for women who are laying it all down for every man across town, everywhere, even traveling to Dubai to do it. These women who are into the sex industry and women who defend this, they want simps to protect them. That's what they want. That's cool. Go get your dad to do this. Go get your brothers. Go get your uncles to do this. Hopefully they'll look at you like you got 8 heads and pull you to the side to have a good conversation with you. I say conversation, loosely. Because if you're hard-headed, it doesn't turn into a conversation. It just turns down to like just straight up Old Testament, lay down the law on your ass. It's kind of like, if you, after what I've told you, and you still want to do this, don't call me. Don't call me. Don't ask for help. Whatever happens, figure it out. Because the thing is, what could have saved Mercedes Morr is the fact that she'd listened to her dad. She just fessed up and told her dad what was going on. Not to ask for to be her personal bodyguard, but to get out of this type of work. My thing is like, what did the mother know? Did the mother know that Mercedes Morr was doing? Did she know her daughter was doing this? And what did she do about it? Well, she's an adult. She's grown. I don't want to hear that crap. What did she do about it? Did she encourage her daughter to do that? She said she's a grown woman. She could do whatever she wants. Daddy just got to be there. Pop up like a genie. There, little girl. I know you're making all these decisions. Bad decisions. Jumping on all these pipes. More than Mario Brothers. But it's okay. You're my little girl. Sad to say, this is what some women, some black women from the African American culture want the man to be like. Just a clown. Let her do what she wants. Then when she's dead or something bad happens, come in there and start being that little teddy bear. Don't point out the wrong. Don't correct her. Don't tell her she's wrong. Don't put blame where it's due. Don't solve the problem. Don't hurt her feelings by telling her the harsh truth of what she's acting like, which is a thought rocket. Just a thought, a slut. She could get out of that stuff. But unfortunately, this is the delusion of feminism. Delusion. The lie. That this is, you could still do this and be a respectable woman. Just like the woman who works a regular job and doesn't have to lay on her back to do it. And unfortunately, in the black community, this type of lifestyle is looked upon as honorable. She was a queen. She was an angel. No, she wasn't. She was an angel, all right, with her dirty wing type. She was an angel with dirty wings. Plus, this woman was putting her body parts online and encouraging other young women to do the same. Again, you never hear Cardi B sing about this dark side of the sex industry, nor will you hear Megan Thee Stallion and many others, because there's no money in telling you the truth about what goes on in this industry. But you'll have black women defending it. That's the sad thing. You will have black women defending this type of crap. If you guys love it so much, you know what? The next sex worker who's like this, bury her the way she was online. Bury her with those poses. Pick a pose and bury her with that lingerie she was wearing or whatever she was wearing. You won't do that. Why? Because there's shame. You feel shame. Parts within you that says this is wrong. And then you guys get mad at the red pill community, manosphere community. Just telling the truth about this. Those of us who give a damn are not going to say some stupid crap like legalize prostitution. For what? Why? So serial killers could have a more easy targets. This is what's not talked about. But I think I think men who want to legalize prostitution, they could be simps. They're simps. Easy access to sex. Getting sex is never easy. Puts work. Takes work. These days, I wouldn't even advocate for it because these days women are trying to just get the bag from men. So for some men, it's best just, hey, I'll say it. Find a woman you could trust, you could get married to. Because these days, people lying, women lying like rugs. You don't know what they have. Plus, with this Delta variant and stuff, they won't even tell you they got the Delta variant. They won't tell you about, what's going on with them. This is how it is. This is how it is. And it's sad how people think. And that's the thing about online groups, social media. It's good because you get to know how people think. You get to know what they think. And it's like, wow. Okay. You get to know them. And especially in the black community, there's an epidemic with the OnlyFans as well. It's happening in overseas, in Britain. Young women have to go into prostitution, OnlyFans, to pay their college tuition. And the government over there raised the taxes. So now they had to go in there. The government, sad to say, over here will probably bring it over here and probably legalize it. You already have Ohio State University giving classes about OnlyFans. So sad to say, it's going to come to the black community. A lot of women are going to be happy. Yay, I get to legalize. Prostitution is legalized. Yay. Have strip clubs. One woman was saying like it should, security should work for these sex workers. They should have a union for sex workers, a union. So that means men, other women's sons, should risk their lives for thoughts. Because these thoughts can't control their clientele. So a child must risk. A mother's child must risk defending a thought. And her grandbaby may have to be told, Daddy ain't coming back. Daddy had to defend a thought. New York City is going to be coming back to the 1980s. That's what I know. The high crime epidemic. That's what I know. That is what I know. And the sad thing is like people want to defend Mercedes Morr and try to say that she wasn't a prostitute. No, she wasn't a prostitute. The police didn't say that that's what she is. But there's no correlation. Look, she lived in a gated community. The guy was there for 2 days. Sad to say, you have a lot of people in the manosphere, a lot of men who will cape for this woman. This woman that is making an example to show that women should get into the sex industry. Never mind that they could end up losing their lives. But don't worry, the economy's crashing. The economy is crashing. So this sex work thing, they're gonna have to make some really hard choices. Is this worth my life? Is this worth the life of my kids? Because some of you women are gonna bring these men to your homes like Mercedes Morr did. When you have kids at home, not gonna pay for a hotel. You're gonna bring your kids home. You're gonna bring these clients to your home where your kids sleep. That's what you're gonna do. And it's sad that some of you are going to think that's okay. It's sad some of you women, especially black women, are going to think that this is okay. In the same breath, you're screaming for women to be treated like human beings. Stop objectifying us. But you're objectifying your own body and risking your own kids' safety for money. Sad thing is like the money you guys make, you could just hold off on it and just, try to get some sort of certification or degree. That's what you guys like degrees, right? Well, go get one that's meaningful and leave the damn thing alone. Leave the sex work alone. No. I'll say it again. Back in the day, women did this, but they did this because they needed a way out. And after they got their way out, they left it behind. But no. You think this is a profession. You think this is a job, not something you do when you're in dire straits. And then you want men to respect you and actually love you and actually want to put their lips on your lips after where your lips have been. Knowing that you have millions of men's DNA strands swimming all up and down your body. And you want a man to marry you. Okay? Now, let's say you give that up for a couple of years, change your lifestyle, relocate, change your name, fine. But you women want a man to love you while you're in that type of mud. And you demand. Back in the day, women couldn't even look their eyeballs at another man and tell them this is what they used to do in the past. But women who are in the mud, they want a man to say, you know what? I deserve respect. I work as a sex worker. I pay taxes. I am just as good as the next woman who takes care of herself, has a good reputation, doesn't sleep around. Forget that. I'm a queen too. So what? I do it for money. This is 2021. I'm a boss chick. Now you give me a kiss on the lips. That's right. So what? I brush my teeth. I use Listerine. Kiss me. That's basically what it is. That's it. Okay? That's basically, that's the madness. This is the madhouse we are in. Okay? This is what we're dealing with. 2021. It's insane what's going on today. It's insane. Literally insane. Well, that's all I'm saying for now. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, share, comment, subscribe.